Hi ladies, welcome back to another plan with me. Today we are planning the week of May 10th to the 16th, and as you guys can see, this week I have a printable kit. This is a Etsy shop, but here's the thing. I basically only took her full boxes. And then besides that, it's my kit format. So I took her full boxes that she designed, and then I put them into my kit, if that makes sense, my kit format. Just so I can have my usual bow headers and bottom washi with foiled bows and all that stuff. Anyways, this is an amazing printable shop. It's actually the only one I've ever really bought from. I think her full boxes are really good. They're very similar to and maybe not my style, but things that are important to me that I look for in full boxes. So that things are realistic, that perspective is correct, that size difference between items is correct, and so that's why this is the only printable shop I ever buy kits from. Again, she has an Etsy shop. I'm gonna link it below in the in the info, but this is not technically her kit, except for that it's the full boxes she designed. That's the thing I want in the end of the day, is the full boxes. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go through this, even though this is not something you could buy, if that makes sense. But again, her format, there's nothing wrong with it. I have to say that. If you buy her whole kit, there's nothing wrong with her headers. I think she has the option between glitter headers and script headers. It's all I really love it. It's just that for consistency reasons, I want to have my bow headers and my bottom washi, that is the bows. I do really want each week to be consistently the same. So that's why I take her full boxes and put them into my kit. Anyways, so these are the full boxes we talked about a lot already. Then these are the two additional full boxes. There's also a sidebar girl if you want that. I just didn't print that. And this is the bottom washi that was in the kit. And I paired that with my bow bottom washi that I always have. And these are also the colors she chose for the kit. So they're very pretty, very peachy. The kit is called just Peachy, I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I wrote on here. These are half boxes and quarter boxes that are from her kit that I just put into mine. These are labels that are in her kit that I put in my format, as well as these third boxes that are from her kit. So as you guys can see, I Frankenstein the hell out of it to make it fit my needs. But if you can't do that and just buy her kit and print it and cut it, perfect. Again, you will have a very lovely kit. Anyways, so that's the kit. As always, I have my script stickers over here. I already picked out my my character stickers, and I got a sheet of the bougie boxes and foiled underlay boxes. So the cut underlay box, so the cut bougie boxes. These are half cut headers, some headers, and these are full boxes. This sheet you can get in my shop. This week, instead of the last weeks where I used full bougie boxes, I'm not gonna do that this week. That means the video is gonna be longer, but I just had such trouble, as you guys remember, to figure out the spacing. And I know with these half cut headers, I know the spacing already. So that's why I decided to go with this week. Again, it will be a little bit of a longer video because of that. Just because, or at least I think, obviously I don't know, but I think it will take a little bit longer to put down the day-by-day boxes if I always have to put a little half-cut header in between. So that's the little intro for that. Just so you guys know, but for one, it was really difficult last week. And the other thing is, again, I do think it's kind of wasteful to put a full box underneath if a half cut header will do just as fine. So yeah, that's what we're working with this week. I also pulled out some of those little like flourishes that are in my shop. Not sure if I'm going to use them, but I pulled them out already and have them over here. And then some 2 sheets of like leftover, these are half cut headers, and these are full bougie boxes that I'm going to use up before I start this sheet. And of course some date dots or numbers. Yeah, that's everything I have. I am going to go on the voiceover as always, and I'm going to put down the base. Yeah. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you would have any questions for me to answer, and thank you so much for everybody who put one in. I thought I start with 2 that are kind of linked, which is how I got into planning and how I got into having a sticker shop. So I got into planning. I was really into beauty YouTube back then, and when Elle Glam Planner broke her back, the first video she came back with was a like how she had started with decorating her Erin Condren with stickers, and I just had to have one. I was in uni, it was a lot of money, but I ordered one right away, even though it was like halfway through the year, but the first 3 or 4 months were already over when I got it. But I loved it and I had so much fun with it, but it was so hard to get stickers in Europe. There was only like a few shops, maybe 2-ish, maybe 3 sticker shops back then in Europe. So Scribble Prints Co. had brought out like a printable kit, and I printed that myself on sticker paper I ordered on Amazon, and it turned out so good that I thought like, well, I could do that. Like my paper was so good. It's still the same paper I use now. And I thought I could just, design a little bit. I was always like really into crafting and, I'm also very computer geeky. So I downloaded the Silhouette Studio software and I played around with it. And yeah, I just opened up the shop, not really to make money with it, but just to maybe share the love of stickers with somebody else here in like Germany and Europe, because I knew how difficult it was to get the stickers, how long it took, how annoying it was to go through the customs office and everything. So I thought that might be a really nice thing to do. And that's kind of how it started for me. Yeah. Anyways, we are in the day-to-day now. On Monday, actually, hubby stayed home. He had a migraine. I think actually he stayed home on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. But as you guys can see, I forgot to fill in the sidebar. So I'm not sure. He had a migraine on Monday. And then I just did like a little planning of like meal planning for the week. And I had a vet appointment with our cat Dacia, our old lady who is, I think, 18 now. So I went there. I also shipped out all the open orders. I think that was the June subscription. I'm not 100% sure. And then I tanned a little bit on the balcony, and in the evening I built a little bit on my new Sims home. On Tuesday I went grocery shopping. Afterwards, again, a little bit of tanning on the balcony. Not long, just a little. Also, I had Happy Mail that day. I actually got my new planners, so that was really exciting. For once, they didn't screw anything up. That was fun. Usually I get my new planners and there's something wrong with it. Then in the afternoon I worked. We took a little walk just to get hubby out of the house a little bit. And then in the evening again, I built on my new Sims home that I'm working on right now. On Wednesday, unfortunately, very early, we got a call from the vet saying that Dacia is in kidney failure. She has been for a while, but her blood work came back and it was much worse than it was before. So I didn't really do anything that day, except for that we sat with her. We had to keep her in her pet carrier for a few hours because they wanted to take a urine sample later, so she couldn't go pee. So it was one of those days where basically nothing got done, except for that we went back to the vets for the for the urine sample, and she had her first like drip infusion. In the evening, my mom came over though, and we had some homemade pizza and played some Yahtzee to distract ourselves. Yeah, and then on Thursday, I started a new audiobook. In case you guys are looking for a good book, it's called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It was really, really good. I got through that really quickly. I also started reformatting the CEO kit, and then when hubby came home from work that day, we did a drip infusion with Dacia at home. It's not like an IV infusion. Is it even called an infusion? Oh, I hope I didn't like screw that up the whole time. But it's just under the skin, so that then over time the liquid gets like absorbed, and yeah, that's supposed to help the kidneys. And in the evening, again, I worked a little bit on Thursday, and then hubby and I just had a glass of wine and relaxed a little bit. There's going to be soon a little bit of footage loss again. I'm very sorry about that. My camera overheated again. So yeah, on Friday I worked on orders. We did another drip infusion. I hope that's what it's called for Mrs. Dacia, and we went for a little walk again. And I had quite the early night that day. On Saturday we did a lot of cleaning in the morning. And then after that, we worked all day basically on the balcony to make it safe for the cats to go outside. So we put up a net. That was still one thing we didn't do after the move, and the cats love it. They're so excited about going outside all the time. Yeah, and then I painted my nails, and while doing that, I started feeling really sick, and it came over me. I was like from not feeling so good to like feeling very sick from one like minute to the other, basically. So I went to bed very early, and on Sunday I didn't really do anything because of that. I just sat on the couch all day like a couch potato. We did a big order of like clothes from an online clothing store. I ate some asparagus, watched a lot of true crime documentaries on Netflix, and I took a ton of naps. I think I took like 4-ish naps that day. Like I watched a half an episode, then I took another like an hour nap, and then I watched another half an episode. That was like my Sunday, like not doing anything basically. Hey ladies, so this is the finished result. I really love the way this spread turned out. I love the full boxes. I think it just looks very, very cute. There are a few character stickers that I still have to get out. I kind of tend to sometimes take too little if I like get them beforehand and not while I do it. And there was one script that wasn't cut out for some reason. There was no cut line. And I noticed I forgot to put in the days hubby worked, like if he had a night shift or not. So yeah, I still have to do that. But besides that, I'm done, and I love it. It looks so cute. I'm sorry, you guys, the camera overheated again. I think it's because the lights are like very close to the camera. That has been happening, but it does give better lighting. I actually like took them down while filming at some point because I saw that the lighting was a little bit off, because the sun moved around and it was just not as bright in the room in general anymore. So yeah, I'm very sorry for that. I hope I can kind of fix that soon, get a different tripod and figure out a better way to like have the camera and the lights not so close to each other. We'll see. Anyways, again, I hope you liked the spread. I had so much fun decorating this, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. And yeah, of course, a good start in the next week. So anyways, bye-bye.